Getting used to these moments? How do you go through your emotions in the game?
I'm at peace. I'm at peace with my game. Understanding that I'm trusting these moments. I have all the confidence in the world to make these shots. My teammates and my coach staff give me that confidence, and just trying to make plays out there.
Keep your head in it when you're down.
It's the NBA. Crazier things have happened. It's just what basketball is, and especially the end of our season has looked a lot like this. We've had many games where you could take a screenshot at any moment and be like, how did they win this game? But we just have a resilient group, man. We just figure out ways to win. We don't give up, and we're battle tested. We've, as a group, we've basically been together for about 2 years now. And that continuity has been really good for us. We've had to figure out so many different ways to win. When some guys got it going, when some guys don't got it going, we just find a way. And today that was what it was all about. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for that, man. It was just right in the moment. Yeah, man, I've been waiting for that. I'll take that fine gladly. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Obviously a little sore. They said they were gonna ramp up the physicality. They did. We're not crying. We're just coming out here to play basketball.
I think you had one assist the first half. First 3 quarters, it felt like you said the physicality were taking it to you. What were they doing at first to sort of make it tough on you, and then kind of the fourth quarter, 11 through 19, what allowed you to sort of break free?
Yeah, they were just in a full deny, trying to take me completely out. And, that's something we've seen from some teams this year. And I thought we just did a great job of staying with it. That allowed Drew to play on the ball a little bit more. He had 13 assists, 13. It's a big game. I think we just got to keep staying with it offensively, keep staying our continuity. It's junk defense, and I was trying to put some more variation in the game. They got a bunch of different guys out there that are in full deny on me, and I just have to, keep my head. I think it's easy to get frustrated in that moment, but teammates, coach, staff told me to stay with it, and I was just able to break loose there at the end of the game. But yeah, man, it's just part of it. You're seeing a lot of different schemes. It happens throughout the course of a season, throughout the course of a series. So we just stayed with it, figured it out, and it's a big win for us.
Can you describe what it's like to hit these game-winning shots in these moments for those of us watching you out there?
Yeah, it's a special feeling, man. It's a lot of fun. Like any basketball fan or anybody who's involved in basketball at all, everybody in their life has imagined being a kid, being in the driveway, being in the living room, time winding down in their head, shooting it, missing, putting more time on the clock. All those things. Like this is a kid's game, man. I get paid a lot of money to play a kid's game, so I'm just having fun out there, just having fun with what I'm doing. And winning is fun. But I love being in these situations. Somehow, some way, we find our way in these situations a lot, and we just got to find ways to win. And I thought we did a great job. We wear the wear down effect, for 4 quarters, for 48 minutes, allowed us to stay with it and get a big win in the end.
I guess speaking of the last shot, take us through the last play. Obviously, you missed the free throw. What's your read on that coming off of it? How'd you manage to get a hold of it? What are you thinking at that point when the clock's winding down? You got to decide what direction you're trying to go with that.
Yeah, I was pissed. I missed the layup. I lost the ball. If I would have held on the ball, it would have been and one, and we would have tied the game. But it's just funny how it works out sometimes. Ball came off. I jumped to grab it. And I was gonna shoot the floater right there. I kind of was looking around, but I just wanted to get out to the top. And then I just saw me and Ty Jerome at the top of the key. I had space and just trying to make a play. Felt comfortable there and just knocked it down. But I think there were so many plays that led up to that moment that were so big. AA Superman flew in, Michael Jordan from the top of the key with the tip dunk. Should have been and one. I thought Miles made some big post steals. That, Drew got a big steal there at the end. Pascal had a big layup. There was so many different plays. I thought Ben Mathurin, the last 2 games, has made plays that won't be spoken about enough. When they went on their run last game in the third quarter 3 for us, thought he was really big there in the fourth. Getting some tip-ins and different things like that. We just figured it out, man. We have so many different guys who chip in and play a part in these wins, and a total team effort, man. It's not, there's so many things that lead up to that play. Yes, that's one shot, but there's so many plays that lead up to that, and that's a total team win for us, and that's who we are. We're not a one-man show. We don't, we have so many different guys who can chip in, get in double figures. I mean, we had 6 guys in double figures tonight, and that's been the theme for us in our success many times. So we're just trying to play the right way, and we're a resilient group, and I'm really proud of our group for this effort tonight.
Speaking of that, Rick obviously goes with a whole sub lineup at the end of the third, and then you, Drew, Miles all go all 12, and get your top 6 guys in the fourth quarter entirely. First off, did you know that was coming? Basically, did you know he was making the first move to make the second, and how big was that those guys hung in there in that stretch? I think there were maybe a couple were -3 at worst, and then set you guys up, but you've got a whole quarter.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I had no idea what was going on. We have faith in coach's rotations, trusting what he sees out there, and understand when we fouled and we subbed in for offense for the last 5 seconds, got the 3. So I knew he would leave me on the floor after that. And we're just trying to make plays, man. Trying to figure it out. We weared on them for 48 minutes. At the end of the, they came out, pressed us full court. They played more our style. And by the end of the game, everybody was tired, but they were tired, and I feel like that's part of the wear down effect of 48 minutes. So I feel like as a group, we just stuck with it, man, understood. We went down 17 in the first quarter. We just talked, we were down 17 against Milwaukee, and we figured out, let's win every quarter by 6. Win the second quarter by 6. Lose the third quarter. So we knew we had ground to make up, and we just figured it out, man. And like I said, man, we have a really resilient group, and I'm really proud of our group.
How big is it just to be up 2-0 in the series, heading back to game versus place that you guys have had success?
Yeah, huge, man, huge. I always say, playoff series don't start till somebody wins a road game. Well, we won 2, and we're going back home where we've had a lot of success over the last 2 years in the playoffs. But I think you have to understand, being down 2-0, losing both on your home floor, they're going to come to play desperate, and this is a team who. They don't lose often, you know what I mean? So coming in today, we expected a punch, and we were have to weather the storm. Well, they threw a big punch, there in the first quarter, and we weathered that storm. And so we got to be ready to expect that in the third quarter, in game 3. Obviously, we're dealing with some injuries, and we don't know who's going to play, but that doesn't matter. We have to keep the focus on us and play pacer basketball, and I think that's going to be the big thing going into game 3 is continuing to be who we are. I mean, the past 2 games, had 17 turnovers both games. That is not who we are. We really have to improve there. I feel like, kudos to them for what they're doing defensively, but I feel like a lot of those are unforced. And so we'll watch the film. We'll figure out how we can be better there. We out-rebounded them today, which is shocking to see because it didn't feel like that. But there's so many areas where we feel like we can improve. And that's the good thing about it. Good thing about this series, you're up 2-0, but you still know there's a lot to improve on. So, it's a great thing about going home. We're going to get 2 days, everybody take care of their body, get to sleep in their own bed a little bit, and play at home in front of the greatest fans in the NBA. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
What else you feed off of that overrated chance that the Cavs fan base was giving you?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, that one was unexpected. I didn't know we had beef, but yeah, I guess good for them, man. That came out of nowhere, but it's just, I think now that label's there, they're all, as it's going to be every time we play somebody, every time on the road, he'll probably follow me until the next poll comes out, and then we'll see if I'm number 1 again. But, for me, I just control what I can, man. Yeah.
What's your favorite team? Comment below, and if you liked the video, please leave a like. This really helps the channel grow and brings you even more content. Oh, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive all notifications. With each game, we notice that the NBA is getting more competitive every day, and all the teams are looking for reinforcements to win the championship. And only here can you follow your favorite team daily with incredible content from different sources. Here on the channel, there are new videos every day with analysis, curiosities, and the best moments in basketball. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for following along. The NBA doesn't stop, and neither do we. Until the next video. NBA, the passion that connects us.